welcome. It is roll call, people. It is roll call, and we are live and direct. An hour or so, a little bit under an hour or so before this game kicks off, we are going to be doing this because we need to possibly finish off this Champions League run properly and allow for us to have a little bit of leeway going into that final Champions League game. And our coach has decided to go with some couple of changes to the lineup, but also a couple of normal starters will be involved in our team. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see what your thoughts are. We're going to also hopefully hear where you're chiming in from. Hopefully everyone is all well and good. We got some familiar faces in the chat. We've got also some familiar faces on the panel. So we're hoping that everyone is well, and we also, more so than ever, hope that you are going to have an incredible time in this episode and also during the game as well, because that would be fantastic to have happen. Make sure I see the little bit of glare. So one thing I wanted to say is I hope that everyone's well, and I want to also introduce the panel with us. Brian, how are you doing?
Yeah, really well, lads. Yeah, really good. Good to see Lee back as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, and Lee, welcome back. Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Good to see you as well. Hope it's a good night, eh? I don't see why it shouldn't be.
Say again?
Tonight should be a good match. Don't see why it shouldn't be a good result for us tonight, given the way we've been playing.
Yeah, agreed. I'm hoping that we can find a couple of different things that happen positively for us. I will say this. I actually am happy to see, and I agree with what he did today. And that is, let me bring up this lineup. Brian's got it set up for us. Oh, we got JK. Let me say hello to JK before I bring that up. JK, how are you doing, bro?
All good, man. All good. Hope you guys are cool. Brian, Lee, yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Good to see Lee. Hope you're cool, bro.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Let's see. Let me bring up this. I'm going to bring this up to the big screen so everyone can see it. This is what the lineup is looking like for us. I'm glad to see some of these names out there. I would have preferably possibly liked to have seen Grav get a rest, but Grav, like we said earlier, is one of those players that has become one of the more essential players. I think much like Maka, but all the same essential players. He's rotated out. It's going to be good though to see how this midfield does. I think it's going to be a good midfield, to tell you the truth, because we definitely are going with the with the youth. With these three players, we've got a back line that has everyone pretty much subbed out except for Virgil holding down the normal starter role as our captain. I somewhat expected that as well, because I didn't have, I don't think. I'd have to go back to see who I said in my lineup, but I know I didn't have Kwanzaa starting. I'm surprised that Ibu's not starting, considering he did the presser. Maybe they got angry with what he said.
You're dropped.
They're like, oh, what? Why are you putting that business out there? Oh, we got to have a talk, bro.
You're not playing tomorrow.
Exactly. You got to get correct. But Ibu is not a part of the starting lineup, but Virgil is. Trent is not, obviously. Neither is Robbo, but we have Ali in goal. Our front line is a front line that some wanted to see, some might not have wanted to see. But Darwin starts as our 9, Lucho and Salah on the wings. It's looking like it's a pretty strong lineup. it's a pretty strong lineup, all the same.
Yeah.
You know,
I think tonight's a good game for Darwin to hopefully get on the score sheet again. I think he's got a good chance of scoring again tonight. I really hope it happens for him. I was really pleased for him, although I've been critical of him. I'd be lying if I said I haven't criticised him this season. But I was so pleased for him with the way it happened at Brentford and the way everyone was pleased for him, the fans and players alike. It was just a really nice thing, wasn't it? It was a really nice ending to that game.
Yeah. I would say,
it's what football is all about, isn't it? The late, close wins and that. It was just joyous, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Big up Nolante. Oh, sorry, I was just gonna say bring in Nolante too. Big up
Nolante.
I know that too.
Yeah, big up. We've got a full set tonight, which is good. The usual full set, and yeah, man, we move.
What else? Yeah.
Wow, I didn't hear about that too. Red Rebellion just saying apparently Amarin destroyed the United dressing room after the loss to Brighton. Even the TV was smashed.
Oh,
wow.
Well, who knows?
Highlights are
I don't.
Fake news. Fake
news.
Yeah. They're gonna come out with shit like that.
I don't think that's happened. As much as you can't stand United.
But
when Ferguson kicked the boot in anger, it flew up and it back him in the face and give Beckham a black eye. And
that was in the papers. Oh yeah.
It's obvious. I think it's obvious who did it. I mean, look,
and it hit Beckham right in the face and give him a black eye.
Yeah, we've all heard it.
Beckham squared up to him apparently, as if to say, I let you old guess. But I don't know if
he wouldn't have hit him. I doubt that.
He wouldn't have, but apparently he stood up, to him sort of thing and went, you just kicked that right in my face. And it did give him a bit of a black eye.
I was just gonna add one. I see Red Rebellion says Alice talks football. I do like her. I do watch her show. I do like her show, despite her being a Red Devil, and because she does two different broadcasts. One specifically for Red Devils, then other for all teams. And it's interesting if she did an entire video he's saying about it, but I just don't know if it was Amarin. I think that this is only my speculation, and this is
I
only
can clear it up. I can actually tell you the real story if you want.
All right, go ahead, Brian.
He broke a TV. He was giving him a load of shit in the dressing room, and he was slamming a few things around, and a television was damaged basically. So if someone's saying he destroyed it, no, he might have thrown something or whatever, but there's TVs all over the place and those things. So apparently one of the TVs got damaged, and people are saying he went around destroying the dressing room. No, he went in, he kicked off, and blah blah blah. But yeah, apparently in that a television was damaged. That means he might have got a crack on the screen. So yeah, I don't think anyone was out there saying that he went Hulk mode and ripped the dressing room apart, ripping TVs off the wall. But yeah, I'm just saying before. Yeah, tables, chairs, everything went fine. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I can't confirm this source, but I would think that it might just be the 12th man, that mouse that ran onto the pitch against Southampton. He's just probably pissed that he didn't get into this one to make a difference. Maybe that could be just a simple answer for it. I understand where he's coming from. I mean, he obviously made a difference in that game. Why not play the mouse in this one? I guess he just didn't get an opportunity. But that's how rodents do it. Sometimes they get angry. They get violent. Sometimes it happens. So maybe Amarin gets a pass on that one. That's how I see it. All the same. Yeah, it's whatever with the Red Devils. Whatever's going on, long may continue, and I hope that it ends up pushing them further and closer, and if not, relatively realistically into the relegation zone, even though as much as I would like to see that happen, I just don't believe. There's just teams that are that much even worse than even United is in the league, and I think that'll save them from getting into that place. But I also see we got a lot of people in the house all ready for a roll call. Big up, everyone. Big up. MK Toe. Bernie's in the house. Red Rebellion TV. Max is here. Big up. Big up. Red Armchair Supporter. Jimmy. Big up. Red for Life. Hi, Lore. Definitely big up. Big up. I'm sure I'm saying hello for the panel as well.
Yeah, big up everyone in the chat.
Jimmy, big up, big up.
Bernadette,
MK
Max.
I said MK Toe, but if not, MK Toe. Phillips in the house, big up. Bonkers, I saw earlier. Mark A, definitely cool. Everyone is some real good. That's like I said. This is why I really appreciate our community that continues to grow with like really proper Reds that are, and I say proper as in like you're just good people. I think proper Reds are good people. So no connotation behind it other than you guys just really. Men and ladies are all, gents and ladies are all good in my eyes. So we're looking at this lineup as the starting lineup. I know that Lee just gave his thoughts on it. You guys want to give your thoughts on it? And also if you want to comment on the subs too, I can put up the subs listing as well. I saw that posted earlier too.
Yeah, for me, like we've got Gapco getting a rest, McAllister, Trent, and Robertson. That's okay. I think Gravenberch, if Endo played where Gravenberch is, it would have been better as well. Would have gave him a little bit of a rest. But for me, we've got sort of the spine of the team there. We've got Alisson at the back with Virgil, Gravenberch in the middle, Solar up top. So it's like the spine is there. And you got the other guys just filling in, you know. When you look at the three guys in the defense, Simicast, Kwanzaa, and Bradley, they're not all starting guys, but they all can do a job. For me, Curtis, big game for him. We're like him to grip that game, you know. I think it's about time. He just showed us he wants to win, you know.
Yeah.
For me, Sabotolo, I can't wait to see him and Darwin as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a big game for some of these players that are getting starts that have been kind of sputtering a little bit, or maybe not really, hitting the ground running as they were on previous portions of this year. Curtis is a player that we are all hoping can get that footing back.
I'm pleased for Gerald to be back in the side as well, and Connor, for the two of them to get a Champions League start tonight. It's a good one because we're going to need them as the weeks go on. So why not use them?
It's interesting midfield. It's interesting midfield. I haven't
Isn't it?
really seen that one. I'm sure we've seen it at points, or as you like say, points and parts in games. I'm sure it's been on the pitch together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it has. They play together.
I don't remember it starting. I don't remember that midfield three ever starting a game.
Wasn't banned or injured a few months ago.
Well, like the back four. But there's nothing wrong with that back four. I mean, Kwanzaa's going to have a game on his hands. I'm sure that some of their better players in attack, he's going to have to be switched on. Like that's a solid back four. Bradley, Simi, they've all, even Bradley's got enough experience now. When you've got Virgil there, kind of holding it all down together. That's kind of what you need. If you're going to have like Simi, Kwanzaa, and Bradley, it looks a lot better when you have Virgil in the middle of it. The midfield three, that should be. It's nice. And look, that front three. Darwin's on a hot streak. He's the confidence pouring through him. So keep him going. Jota being injured probably makes it easier one. Diaz or Gakpo, probably would have went Gakpo myself. And Mo is Mo. He was always going to start. So yeah, I'm happy enough. But I just that midfield. I don't know if I would have picked that if you'd given me like two chances to pick three different midfields or two different midfields. I still don't think I would have picked that one.
I don't want to jinx Darwin, but I'm reasonably expectant that he can get on the score sheet again tonight after the other day. I don't want to jinx a lot, but I think he's got a good chance of scoring again tonight.
Okay. All right. Hopefully you don't.
Get the same jinx. You're jinxing it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually they'll be like, okay. Let's see. Yeah, Nolante, what about your thoughts?
It's, I guess, kind of what I expected. Slot. I'm a little disappointed. He doesn't give Kelleher. You don't need to play Allison in this game. It's a pointless game. Just Allison can hold bench, and I just feel that VVD and Salah don't need to play this game. What you could do, Endo or Chiesa. I just like them to see them start. It's a nothing game at the end of the day. They don't need to start this game, but it is what it is, and I'm just disappointed that Elliot didn't get a start. I just rather these players that haven't had minutes. This is a game for them to start. It really is a game for them to start, but Slot's done what he's done, so fair enough. So I'm sure they're all going to come on at some point. But yeah, I just feel it's a bit wasteless starting the starting players. But yeah, it is what it is.
Okay. We have the bench of Kelleher, Yardos, Ibu, Rabo, Trent, Endo, Morton, Maka, Elliott, Chiesa, Cody, and Dan's. Obviously, we want to get as much. We want to get as much. Chance to give everyone a possibility to get a run that needs a run, but not necessarily those that don't need a run. Who would you like to see off the bench most likely? And let's just go down the line. We'll go Brian, Lee, JK, and Alante with that. Who do you think? Who do you want to see as subs coming off the bench?
Oh, definitely. Looking at the being in a good position after an hour kind of thing and being able to make a few luxury subs, that would be awesome position to be in. And if we are there, definitely more of Chiesa, please. Get him a half an hour. This could be a decent game for him. Darwin, I don't know. If Darwin's playing well, leave him on for the 90. Let him go for the 90 probably. If he needs 20, give Dan. But if he's doing well, I don't think there's any need. But yeah, definitely more Chiesa. I mean, I know what the rest of them can do. But yeah, that'd be. And if we are lucky enough to be in a position to bring on a Dan's for 15 minutes, if the game is really going our way, then I'd like to see that as well. But number one, give Mo half an hour off and bring on Chiesa. Give him more than 5-6 minutes to try and do something. Give him a nice chunk of time.
Okay. How about for you, Lee? Who do you want to see? Who are your subs that you want to see?
I'd like to see Elliott and Chiesa get minutes. If we could possibly rest Virgil at some point, if we were in a position to take him off and bring Ibu on to partner Giroud, and take Gravenberch off as well at some point, bring McAllister on, that'd be nice. Yeah. The fullbacks, they'd be okay to play the whole game, really, wouldn't they? But yeah, I'd like us to be able to change Virgil, Ryan, and a couple of the forwards. I think we probably will use all 5 subs again. I would imagine so, anyway. Yeah, I want to see Chiesa and Elliott get some minutes, defo.
Okay. How about for you, JK?
Yeah, for me, bro, I want to win this game. And at the subs are probably, for me, Harvey Elliott and Chiesa are the 2 guys. Gapco, I want to use unless we really need to. He's played a lot of football since the Euros, He's starting now most of the games. If we need a goal, bring him on and stuff. But for me, Chiesa and Elliott are the 2 guys. But for me, I'm not going into this game like it's a nothing sort of game, because for me, we've sort of kept top of the Premier League and the Champions League table. And because of that, we're sort of staying up there. That mentality is I don't like players having that mentality, this game don't really mean nothing because we've maybe already qualified or whatever. We need a point to qualify, they're saying, But I think we're sort of qualified anyway. But I'd rather keep that winning mentality within the team. I think we've got a good enough sort of players like today who we can choose from, who can get our win, So I'm not going into any game thinking, it's in a game we can afford to lose and stuff like that. That ain't my sort of cup of tea. I'd rather just say, you know what, win early, bring off the big guys. Salah, Gravenberch, whoever. That's the way I would do it.
Okay.
This is roll call, Max. This is roll call.
Yeah, what's the
This
roll
is what
call?
we do an hour before the game. We roll.
Right.
Everybody get together an hour before the game and tell us where you are, where you're watching it, where you're going to watch the game, what you're doing for the game, whatever it is. But yeah, this is roll call.
This is roll call. Roll call.
We're in the row.
Where you at? Where are you at? Oh man. How about for any of you guys have the same any differences from what JK said, or do you also see it the same way?
What I will say, just in response to JK and Pops, what I mean is, it to me is a nothing game, and why I say it's a nothing game is that if we win, lose or draw, it's not going to affect us being top. We're gonna finish top near enough. PSV, and my point is, yeah, of course you want to win the game, but my point is, we don't need to play your big guns in these games. We don't need to see VVD and Salah. It's not like we're playing Bayern, Atletico Madrid, someone like that. We have to, as I said at the start, if we want to win stuff or we want to go far, we have to rest players. And this is the perfect time to give Chiesa, he's been fit for the last month and a half, to give him 90 minutes. When we do, we don't need to exaggerate more. DVD, he's going to be playing 90% as Grove Day. You can just change it up. Just slow Endo for this game. That's for me. That's all I'm saying. For me, it's about squad rotation and using the players and Elliot. That's all it is. We're through. It's not like we're threatened. It's not that we're going to get out of the top 8 and stuff like that. People want to mention prize money. I get it, but it's not prize money. Is not the be all and end all. We've already got money. Use the players, use the squad to the best of the abilities, and rest the players so we can have a better chance of winning more trophies. That's my point. So that's it.
Okay.
Personally, I would like trying to get the win without Virgil and Ryan and use Endo and Canate instead of Virgil and Ryan. But he's not done that. He's gone this strong, hasn't he? He obviously doesn't want to jeopardise the result by starting what he sees as too weak. Maybe we'll see rest for them players if they're in a good position early in the second half. But that's what I'm worried about. But I am worried about seeing Chiesa and Elliott as well, because they need minutes. And I'd like to see Dan's if possible as well. Jones should stay on for the entire game. And Szoboszlai hasn't, he had a bit of time out. He'll be all right. But I'm worried about Gravenberch. Too much time on the pitch. And Virgil. I'd like to see them be able to go off at some point.
Okay. Makes sense.
No, I was going to say, bless KJ. Bless KJ and Pops as well in the chat.
Definitely.
Red Armchairs there as well.
Easy now. Pops, KJ, big up to all of you guys out there and ladies. We're about 20 minutes, a little over 20 minutes into this roll call, about 20 minutes away, a little bit over 20 minutes away from actually getting into a game that obviously has some different importance for this game coming up for our Reds. I do think that this game would be a nice game to kind of get out of the way and not have to worry, not to say worry, but have that final game be a determining factor in whether we get first or second place. It does matter in the sense of who we end up meeting. The teams that are currently, let me pull that up too, by the way, the teams that we would be currently looking at possibly playing would be, hold on a second, because I remember hearing a little bit of a breakdown as to how it's going to work out for us. Let me make sure, get this up here. Bring this in. Standings. Okay, so the teams that we would end up playing would have been or are going to possibly be PSV. I think it's PSV. it was shoot, I'm trying to remember who are the other teams. I think Club Bruges for some reason. It's not necessarily like the 24th place team or something. It's like they still are vying for it. There's like a couple of teams that are like tied with the same number of points, and it could easily go up or down. So there's a couple of teams that we would possibly end up having to face, but most likely we'll probably end up facing a team like a Celtic, or maybe even like a Feyenoord or a PSV or something along those lines.
I think he might have been joking, but you saw what he said in his press conference. I think he was half joking, but I think he kind of like he was saying the way this is going, if you finish first, considering the way some of the teams are having a bad year, you could get a real stinker. You know, this is the thing as well. Like the way some of these big teams are finishing lower down. He kind of made the point. He said, like, the team that finishes top gets, you know, hypothetically the best draw. But if Real, Bayern, PSG all scrape into that bottom bit, you could end up, and then the team that finishes second could get a way better draw than you.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, that's no. I'm just saying
but at the same time too, though, those teams outside of the top 8 have to play. So Monaco's got to play, for instance, Club Dynamo, but that's the team for top 1. For our game, we would have to face either, if it was to end today, for instance, we'd have to either play Monaco, or we'd have to play Club Dynamo, because those are the top. That's the number 9 team, and that's the 24th team, and those 2 teams are the teams that play in that playoff round, and then we get the winner of that. But I understand what you mean, because Man City's at the bottom of the heap. Real Madrid is closer towards the bottom of the heap, but I think that ideally they'll probably. I think why I would like to see us get first place is because I don't think that Man City or Real Madrid, despite them being lower in the table, I don't think they'll be last in 24th place.
No, I was just joking as much. I was just saying, like, we've seen this before where draws. I mean, I'm just saying.
But I know
sometimes
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you can end up first thinking we're going to get to that, and guess what? Some guy has a shit tournament. You end up drawing against that guy. You know, jeez, man.
Yeah.
It's like.
But that's why I think that I want to stay away from second place. I want to stay away from third place, because third place or second place could possibly end up with a Man City or a Real Madrid in that next round.
Yeah. Or it's someone's going to get a stinker. Somebody is going to get a real stinker.
Yeah.
It always happens where you finish high and someone finishes low, and you end up being like, oh, geez. And now all of a sudden it's blah, blah, blah against Bayern. You know?
Yeah, I'm not saying that Real Madrid is going, well, I mean, the chances are very unlikely that we wouldn't play them in the next round, because we're not going. The next round's a playoff round, Trudon. So by being in the top 8, we at least avoid that playoff. So that's positive, you know. But what I am saying is that playoff is going to involve 2 teams that are the top of that at the number 9 spot and the 24th spot are going to play each other to be the bracket that goes up against the top spot. That's my point. But yet the top, if you're number 2, you're playing against, if today was to end, you'd be playing against either Lille or PSV. But if you're at the number 3 spot, for instance, hypothetically, you're possibly playing, if today was to end, you'd be playing against either Bayern or Dortmund or Man City. Dortmund and Man City are the 2 teams that would have to face in the next round, that playoff round. That's a different story. It would be definitely really crappy to be the third ranked team in that league spot, and then have to face off against a City or a Dortmund, you know. And then you start to really get into it. Like, if you're in 4th, you've got to play against either Bayern or possibly Celtic. You know, obviously we probably would guess that Bayern will get through the next round against Celtic, but you know, and then you have to face a Bayern Munich. That's all I'm trying to get across. That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to.
Yeah, you're going to go. It's. This is the thing, when those 3 boys having real bad seasons. PSG, Real, Bayern. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's someone's going to get one of them, and like Trudon was saying, we can't get an English team, and you can't get a team you've already played in your group. So that would rule out Man City and rule out Real Madrid. That's in the first round. That changes afterwards, so we can kind of knock them off the list as well. So,
Hmm.
but basically, just what I'm looking is like some unlucky bastard is going to do really well in this, like a Lille or a Monaco or something, and then they're going to get Bayern bloody Munich.
Yep. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. You know, I mean, and then someone like a Villa, who's currently in 7th place, you know, lucks out with like a let's see what they would probably luck out with, like a Club Bruges or something like that, or maybe, and I say luck out as in like they'll have a higher likelihood of possibly being able to contend with that team, you know, or like a see who else they'd have to maybe Feyenoord or a Benfica.
We after this round of games, when there's only one game left, we'll have a much clearer idea of who's going to finish like lower.
Yeah, yeah.
Although it'll still be like, you know, up in the air to some degree, won't it? Like, but we'll have a little bit of a better idea what we after this round of games.
Yeah, and that's why, like, you know, I kind of would like to be, if we get through this game with a win, we're sitting clear. 21 points, we would be sitting in the spot where other than goal differential, we wouldn't have to worry about finishing first or second.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, but then people will be going big on that in the bloody final game. Be going, oh, what about that goal difference, though? Gotta get that goal difference. No, I can already see it coming.
You already see that happening? I got you.
Yeah, you heard it here first. What about that goal difference?
Oh man. Well, people, we'll see about it. We'll see what happens. For right now, we are sitting atop the league with 18 points. We also have, obviously, we've only played 6 games, but this will be our 7th. We'll only have 1 left to go after this. I would love to see it be a case where we get the ability or opportunity, at least, to just get this game done and over with, move this competition out of like necessarily like and make it into a place where we can possibly play players to kind of get them into form, or maybe get or keep players in form, that kind of deal. We'll see. This game should be good because it's at Anfield as well, so that's a positive as well. So
the only time I remember us failing at Anfield versus French opposition was PSG in 96-97 in the Cup Winners' Cup semi-final. The Cup Winners' Cup was only going for 2 more seasons after that. It was our last chance to win it because we'd never won it. And we got to the semi, and we haven't been anywhere near a semi or anything, you know, for a long time since the European ban. Then in 97, but that was dead disappointing to lose the semi to
Lee, you could have, if you were here yesterday, you could have helped out on the little, you know, parse trivia part that I brought up. There really wasn't that much to really do on the game or do on Lille and the likes, but
it would have been a difficult one.
Yeah. There were some fun questions though.
Yeah, we played them under Rafa, didn't we? When Rafa was on his way out, we played Lille, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, when Hazard was there, we were talking about that. Yes, when Hazard was still there.
Do you remember how he was young? How do you know how old he was when he played in that game?
I probably met 17.
Close.
17, 18, yeah.
I remember Marseille with Drogba putting paid to us in the UEFA Cup, but that was away. We didn't get beat at Anfield like they'd done us away. All the damage was done away. Versus Marseille that time.
Yeah, he destroyed us.
Yeah, didn't he, Drogba? Killed us that night.
Yeah. He was, I believe he was 19. 19, that's how old he was. In that game, he was a young lad, promising young lad.
Just quickly on that, Max, we can't get Madrid in the next round because we had him in the group. So we'll be, it's country protection and group protection. So in the next round, after they played the other clubs have played their playoffy thing, and we get then, but we can't have Madrid. No.
Yeah, we're
He
gonna
probably
be.
just want about Atletico.
I think
They'll come out with that now.
I think Mark might be. I don't think there's any
Ooh,
with
Mark.
that defense. Like Jonathan David might have a field day. I mean, because he's a great little player, he might have it. But I think that's still a solid defense. Mark. I think
Or is it-
Bradley is. Kwanzaa with Virgil beside him is a. It's Virgil is holding the whole thing down. I don't think that's a bad defense.
Well, that's a good move from Forest to re-sign Maria, isn't it? Until 2029, what Harlow's saying. Doing really
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, but he'll probably move on if things don't go like if they get top 4, he'll probably stay.
Mm.
If they end up getting 5th, 6th, and if he can get a big move, he'll probably go. You don't know. Like that's
The
how
other
football
thing
is. I think contracts
Yeah,
are
the
just
other
there to save him. Like make some money out of it if he does go.
It's a money thing. That's the money
Yeah,
thing. Not a.
that's a money thing, man.
Yeah,
Security.
protect. That's
Like the
all that's it.
Haaland signing for 20 years.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like for that,
We got
this
our ass,
game-
you know. We got our ass, the crowd, you know.
Uh-oh, the
That's the
streets have
what's more
arrived.
controversy.
Streets
Yes,
have
we got
arrived.
Rasta. Here for you more
Just when you
controversy
thought it was
takes.
safe to come back in the building.
That's
Big up,
right.
Rasta.
Big up. We got I was giving a shout out to Sebastian's fan club president. We got Ringlet's fan club president in the house. The streets have arrived.
No Robbo though. No Robbo.
Yeah,
But
he's
that means
definitely
Rob-
He's Robbo's club fan president.
Yeah, but
for sure.
Sabatelai for me, since the Tottenham 6-3 game, has come to where we need him at. He's sort of like turned into a new guy, Since that Tottenham game, his energy is totally different when he's playing. That's why today I'm really looking forward to see what type of game he's got having. And thank you, Bernadette, for putting mine and Brian's links in the chat. Nice one.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna very soon probably have to put Nolante's talking about going on the putting a solo album out. Yeah.
When the Lante starts, we can all give up. We can all just give up. When
Johnny Gill in the house. Johnny Gill. He's our Johnny Gill.
So with the new edition,
by doing the
or with the Wu-Tang with the solo albums,
You got
the new edition,
yeah.
the new edition.
Yeah,
sound.
the edition of solo albums. Oh god, oh my lord, that's funny.
That was the
That's
classic. When the boy band was
Hey.
together, and
Yeah.
as soon as one of the members did a solo album,
I didn't say you're Bobby Brown at least or something like that. I don't know if you want to. I don't know who wants to be Bobby Brown.
I don't.
Oh man. The poet and the rapper for sure.
Well, I would call him
I
JT.
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
The Ghanaian JT. How about that?
There you
I
go.
appreciate
There you
that,
go.
Brian. Appreciate that.
No,
Appreciate
we'll all be
that.
cancelling StreamYard when Alante starts. There'll be no point. There'll be no point anymore.
No,
We'll all
don't
just
be
get on
silly.
his show. We'll all
Don't be
just get on
silly,
his show,
Brian. No. We are a team, Brian.
Those Klopp
There you go.
impressions. Those Klopp impressions will get you 1,000 subs before you know it.
There's a speech at the end of the
That's
show,
fun.
Bill. They're the classic. They're the classic ones.
What is Atalanta just crushed them. They're right. Bonkers has just
Good, man.
announced that score.
Good.
That's gone final 5-0.
Cool. I would love to play Atalanta again. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Monaco is currently up
Mhm.
1-0 still in that matchup against Villa. Benfica is going to be playing against Barcelona. Let me get these games straight here.
That Monaco game must be over. That
Yeah,
Villa game
It's about over. Yeah, that's about to be over. It's in the 90th plus. They're in the 90th minute right now. They're in extra time.
I think Villa are 5th position, aren't they? 5th or something?
They were in 7th place, I believe.
Oh,
but
7th.
now
Yeah, I think
they're going to
Villa's
move down a little bit.
Villa's top 8 is under threat now. If they lose that game, it's under threat.
Yeah, because they could be actually, if Lille was to get a point or if not a win, they could go over. They can move above Villa. So can Dortmund. So can a lot of teams can move above Villa and push them into that playoff round portion.
Yeah, and
of
Dortmund and Barca have good games tonight. I know they're away, but Barca have Benfica and Dortmund have, I think, like someone kind of handy.
Mhm,
So they could be expecting to win tonight.
mhm.
Definitely.
Bologna.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll go
Bologna,
through the
Bologna,
games. Yeah,
that's-
I'll go through the games today. So
Yeah.
these are today's games. Benfica, Barcelona. Barcelona sits behind us in second place currently. I'd like to see Benfica get a win out of that one. Kind of put our
Yeah,
concerns
then
to
it changes
rest.
what we need.
Yeah,
Changes what we
exactly.
need, doesn't it? Complete.
Yep.
Yeah.
Obviously, our game against Lille, and then we also have Club Brugge is going to be competing against Juventus today. Club Brugge is the home team. I'll say the home team first before the away team. Club Brugge, Juventus is. I don't know if Club Brugge. That's kind of like a pick'em game, kind of. I don't know. Club Brugge, I now understand, is not necessarily the big name that Juventus is, but still they're at home.
Yeah, is Mignolet still in goal for Club Brugge?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is.
Hey, they were a big name once. We played them in the final in '78. They were a big name, and they were a very good side. Then beat Juventus in the semi-final. A very good Juventus side. I hear like non-Liverpool fans going, "European football was dead easy in them days. You played rubbish teams in the final." It's like you don't know what you're talking about. That Bruges team had loads of Dutch internationals in it.
Yeah, they're good. They're decent team. That's why I don't know. I don't know if Juventus is a decent team, but I mean, like, they're not like, turn over trees, as they say. So I don't know if Juventus can go into Club Brugge still and get a win in that game. Even though you would think that they would, but I don't know. Bologna is going to be playing against Dortmund. That's a big game. Bologna's the home team though in that. Dortmund could use a win, obviously. Again, that's a tough game. Bologna is a good team. We got to see them play. Despite the fact that we beat them, they're still a team that should be able to play well at home.
The chance of a rematch with Atalanta to gain revenge for what happened last season. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah. There's Slaven Bratislava and Stuttgart. You think your Stuttgart can get or not your Stuttgart, but do you think Stuttgart could get a win today away, JK?
Bratislava, Stuttgart better at home.
Yeah.
So they get a draw there. We'll see what's going on.
Okay. All right.
They'll get a win.
And then
Are they playing? Sorry,
yeah.
Stuttgart are playing Bratislava in Champions League.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Jeez.
Yeah.
When did Bratislava get into? Okay. Did they have Celtic? No, Celtic got in it.
Yeah, they played Celtic.
They did well.
Yeah, they already played Celtic. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
they're not a good team, but
what is the opposite of box office?
Yeah.
Stuttgart versus Bratislava. Probably be 4-4 now, but yeah.
Red Star Belgrade has PSV. PSV is our next opponent as well. PSV is good. PSV is a good team. It's not an easy place Red Star is not an easy place to play though, but
they should win.
They should still win. Definitely. PSV's got my U.S. men's national team, Ricardo Pepi at the
Pepster.
Yeah. And then the last game of the day is Leverkusen, which could be one of the better games too. Leverkusen goes to Atletico Madrid.
Great game. Elia called it. Great game.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I want to say Leverkusen can get the result, but I kind of think that.
Yeah.
Do you think Leverkusen can get it?
No, sorry. I was just wondering. I missed what game we're talking about. Yeah, that's a good one. That should be a good one.
Tough game.
Draw. Yeah, draw for me. I think it'll be a draw.
Okay. Excuse me. So that's that. That is that. Those are the games for today, and then obviously there are games that are going to be going on tomorrow, but we could probably talk about them tomorrow when some of them should be wrapping up, and some will just be about starting when we're midway through tomorrow's episode. So, but yeah, should be good stuff. Good stuff. Good games. Hopefully, some good results. So, wasn't Leo who Trent and his dad were trying to buy, or was it? I don't know if it was Lille that they were trying to buy. They were trying to buy a team. I do remember that.
Well, no, yeah, Nantes, I think, yeah.
What's that? I don't
Yeah, I
remember
think
which
so.
team it was, but I know that they
I
were
think-
trying to buy some team out there.
Yeah, it was Nantes. Yeah, it wasn't
Oh,
Lille.
Nantes.
Lille is,
Okay.
somebody other guy.
Got you. We are about 10 minutes, a little bit over 10 minutes away from kickoff. Still a
predictions.
bunch. Yeah, let's get into some score predictions that we noticed that the team now even know who's going to be on the bench. Who are we going to go with score predictions with on this game and scorer predictions as well? I know some of us gave their score and scorer predictions yesterday, but now knowing what the starting lineup is, that might change your opinion or even your scorer opinion. So let's just go Nolante, JK, Lee, and then Brian. What is your score and scorer predictions? And tell us in the chat too if you want to reassess your score or even put in a new one. It's a fresh. You got a fresh start today.
An answer.
3-0. I expect I should be able to get a clean sheet. We should be winning this game comfortably. So 3-0.
Okay. You got scorers, or you have? I know one of your scorers already.
Yeah,
So
who are the other two? Yeah. So the other two, the other two will be Darwizi, and you know what, man, the Italian man, the Italian Impact player.
Oh, all right. Okay. JK, how about for you?
I'm going with a 2-0, and I'll go with Darwin and Salah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nice. I would like to see Darwin getting a set of braces. That'd be great. That'd be great to see. Lee, what's your score, and who do you feel is going to be getting on the score sheet?
3-1. I'll say we'll win 3-1 with goals for Darwin, Jones, and Diaz.
Okay. Brian?
Stick with what I said last night. 3-1. Mo Chiesa to score off the bench. And like I said last night, wasn't backing any of our centre halves to score. Even though, we don't have Trent for corners, probably makes it even harder. Maybe Dom. Yeah, you never know. But I was going to go with the midfield.
Dom is a good. Dom does do. Dom our corners.
No, I was just saying because last night I said I normally back one of our defenders to get a goal if I go high, like a goal from a corner. But having watched how poor we were the other day,
we've been poor for a while, actually. To be honest with you.
Yeah. So I was like, nah, fuck those guys. And now Trent isn't on, so maybe that lowers. I don't know. So I'll still give one to them. No, I'll take the one that I had from the midfield. So I'll go with Mo. Chiesa get a goal off the bench, and now that Darwin is starting, I'll give one to Darwin. I don't think I had him in my team, so I didn't but I give him the third one tonight.
Okay. Okay.
Because I know
So
last night I had it with Dom. Was my third goal scorer. I had Mo, Kays, and Dom last night, but I switched it to Darren because he's starting. So because I can't up my score because I think 3-1.
who do you
And
think?
Jonathan David to score for
Jonathan
Lille.
David. Okay. All right. All right.
You know,
Canuck-
shock
Yeah,
prediction
the
of the night.
Canucks.
Jonathan David to score a goal. You know,
Yeah.
tell me you don't
One
watch
of the
Yeah.
streets countrymen now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one for the crowd. You know, one for the crowd.
There you go. Crab and Barnes up north. What about quick question? Because we're very close. Excuse me. Real quick question. Who do you think starts the party tonight? Who do you think starts the party? Who's going to get the opening goal? You can say, unfortunately, if you want to, you can say their team if you think they're going to score on us. And I think that
Jones scored the opening goal for us. For Jones to do one of his nice little closer in finishes, getting on the end or something. He cooks something up for him.
Be nice. That'd be nice.
Mm.
JK, you have somebody that you think's who's gonna get the party started?
Oh, that's Darwin.
Darwin gonna get the party started. Oh, wow.
He got it started the other day. He did it late, but he's in. As long as he gets it started. As long as he gets it started.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Because I see. Take care, Bernie. Definitely good seeing you always. Definitely good seeing you, Hyler. Be safe in your travels. Have a great game. Yeah, if you look at Salah's scoring, what's surprising about it is that Salah doesn't score too often in the first half. Maybe saying that makes him score in this first half, maybe. Who knows? But like the majority of his goals have come second half, surprisingly. Because I see KJ says he's going to get it started. So it'd be nice to see him get it started for us. Do you have someone who's going to get the party started for you, Milante?
You know the name.
Oh, Gravy. Okay. What is if he scores, it's another record. What would be the record that he'd be breaking today? It's always some record that he's gonna be breaking.
Oh yeah, Mo. Oh,
Yeah.
hang on, let me see. So, could it be most goals scored at home? Well, no, it wouldn't be because it's an expanded group stage. So,
It's probably something. It's obviously something related to like Champions League. Okay, 50 up in the Champions League. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So
he'll be trying to get that one in, especially if he's not going to get.
Oh, that's a big one though. But that's not even like a niche one. You know, it's not like most goals scored whilst playing against a team from Belgium at the something like that.
Yeah.
The Mo has like all, but that's a big one. That is a big one. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm with Pops. I said it last night. I didn't put him in my starting lineup, but I did. I was trying to put a game together in my head where he had half an hour to come on Chiesa, and because we've seen how much impact he can make in 6, 7, 10 minutes, little cameos. So I think if we gave him a good half hour in a game that we were winning, so we're able to take Mo off, I think we could see him. I mean, I guarantee if he comes on the pitch, if he has half an hour, I would guarantee almost he either scores a goal or creates a goal through a pass or by doing something, like with the shot that got rebounded to Dan's.
Mm-hmm.
The guy is he just creates constantly. Whether he's just a bit of a whirlwind. So I really, really hope we're in a position to give him some decent minutes.
That'd be nice. Excuse me. That would be definitely nice. Okay. Do you have a person that's going to get your party started, by the way?
Oh, go with Mo, sure. Why not?
Go Mo.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to get him that goal early. I'm glad to see none of us picked Jonathan David or something like that.
Everyone else got a shout, so I'd go. I think Darren got a shout, and Delante gave someone else a shout. JK, everyone. So I'll throw it on Mo. Why not?
Why not?
That way, one of us will probably be right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, maybe so. Well, I hope that your party gets started well. We're going to be letting you guys go, get settled in wherever you're going to be. If it's going to be pitch side, pub side, couch side, maybe backyard side. I don't know, wherever it's going to be. I hope that you guys have a great game and are safe in your travels and also safe in general, and reach back or look back to join us for the match reaction. Like to see you guys there. Other than that, I would just say, hey, up the Reds, people, up the Reds. Thank you for joining us today, and we will see you in a couple hours. All right, people, up the Reds, and keep it safe out there. Keep it good. Keep it good. Definitely want to have a good experience. So take care of yourselves and take care of your loved ones, and we'll see you soon.